Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, like a lot of our videos, you got it, it's all about the food. Now we're going to talk about some restaurants that we ate at in 2021, specifically at the Venetian Resort. Now let me tell you what, these restaurants are not in order, top to bottom or bottom to top of what we thought was the best. These are just places that we ate at over at the Venetian. Now, when we stay at the Venetian, we usually book a room at the Palazzo. We think it's a little bit more quiet. The casino's a little bit smaller, a little less busy. So that's where we like to start. And where do we start for breakfast? The Grand Lux Cafe. This place is right off the Palazzo Casino floor. Now, I say that because I want you to know that there's also a Grand Lux Cafe over on the Venetian side. Equally as good, but we always go to this one. And one of the reasons we go to this one is you've heard us talk about it in previous videos, all about the buffet. Now this buffet is not the grandioso Vegas style buffets that cost, you got to mortgage your house to pay for a buffet. We love this buffet because it is only around $22 a person. And it's got pretty much everything you'd want for breakfast. You got your pastries, you got your eggs, and your hash browns, and your sausage and bacon. There's an omelet station, there's fresh fruit, there's a bread station, and waffles, and, well, you get the picture. So go ahead and take a look at this clip, and it'll give you an idea of all this delicious food. One of the things we like about this buffet is when you go to Las Vegas, you go to the desert. Now, I'm always thirsty out there, and especially in the morning. Well, at the Grand Lux Cafe Breakfast Buffet, your beverage is included. And when I say your beverage is included, it's all your beverages. So, in the morning, we're so thirsty, we like to take advantage of this, and we usually get coffee and soda and orange juice and water. And right there, there's about $30 at least worth of beverages. I mean, $5 and up per beverage. So all included in the $22 buffet. The food is outstanding. My wife always gets the waffles, sausage, bacon, hash browns, omelets, and fresh fruit. She kind of does a mixed bag. And me, it's always about the omelet. So I always start with an omelet. I have them make a fresh omelet, loaded up with cheese and ham and sausage and bacon. And then when I finish my omelet, I always go back for some waffles because I want the waffles too. So this buffet is fantastic. We always love to start here, and it is very, very reasonable. And it's very delicious too. So I don't think you'll be disappointed if you start off with breakfast at the Grand Lux Cafe. For the two of us, it was about $47.58 before. Next, we're going to head on over to the Yardbird Southern Table and Bar. Now, this place doesn't open till 11 during the week, but that's okay because we wanted some brunch. We decided to skip breakfast this day because we wanted to try the signature dish, the chicken and waffles. These things, they're served with some kind of watermelon that's infused with chili and herbs, and it's just a weird combination, but boy, it was delicious. We shared a plate of it, okay? We didn't order one for each of us, and it was plenty of food. Now, the Yardbird was started by restaurateur John Kunkel, and this chicken comes from his grandmother's recipe, and it is a 27-hour brining process that creates this chicken, and it is so juicy and so delicious that you won't want to miss this one. Now, it comes with some honey hot sauce and like a bourbon syrup that really kicks up the waffles they have cheddar cheese in the waffles. Really tasty food here at the Yardbird. And speaking of bourbon, they have on site over 60 bourbons. So if you're a big bourbon fan, head on over there because they focus on small batch bourbons and they got the hard to find classics that you will enjoy. This brunch, lunch, whatever you want to call it, was $42 for the chicken and waffles. It was absolutely delicious. They're open Monday through Friday. They start at 11 on the weekends, 9:30 Saturday and Sunday for brunch. The next one I want to tell you about is Delmonico Steakhouse. So we decided we should throw in a steakhouse, right? Because I love steak. So celebrating 20 years at the Venetian Resort, owned and operated by celebrity chef Emeril Lagasse. Delmonico Steakhouse. Now they feature steaks with a little New Orleans style twist. This place is fancy, it's elegant. They have a great wine selection. As you could see, the big wall of wine. In fact, they have more than 2,300 selections of wine at this place. The service is over the top. White linen tablecloths. We probably had 3 or 4 people waiting on our table alone. Now, I got the prime bone-in ribeye. And that thing is 20 ounces. Creekstone Farms, naturally raised. Heather went with the bone-in New York strip. It's also a Creekstone Farms cut of meat. And they were amazing. They were juicy, they were tender, they were cooked to perfection, just as you thought they should be. They really were. Now, this place is open 7 days a week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they're open for lunch. So you can go there from 11:30 till 2 o'clock and get lunch only on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then the rest of the week, they're open from 5 till 10 p.m. for dinner. So put this one on your list. It was outstanding, as you could see from the look on my face. This one cost us $176 before tip for both of us. Great value. Now, real quickly, we went over to Canalita for a little cocktail. We got a pitcher of watermelon margaritas. They were delicious, and this Mexican-style restaurant is open daily for lunch and dinner. They serve brunch on Friday through Sunday. The margaritas were delicious, so stop in here for a bite or just a cocktail right on the Canal Shops. Next, let's head over to the Grand Canal Shops to Canaletto. This place is Italian cuisine. It overlooks the Grand Canal at the Venetian Resort at the center of St. Mark's Square. This place is absolutely gorgeous. We got lucky enough to be seated outside right on the railing overlooking the gondola rides. The views were absolutely beautiful. Here's a shot of the homemade bread service that we got. Heather got a little bit of spaghetti, and I got a dish called tagliatelle con pollo, which was house-made pasta ribbons with grilled chicken and some kind of Alfredo sauce with bacon. It was pretty good. Best Italian food we ever had? No, I would say not. However, we enjoyed it, and it was all about the atmosphere for this one. So it was fantastic being there on the Grand Canal Shops. Canaletto is open daily from noon till 9 p.m. They have a happy hour on Sunday through Saturday from 4 to 6. And you can go over here and get a nice glass of wine, a delicious Italian dinner, overlook the Grand Canal Shops. This cost us about $70.34, so it was definitely reasonable at Canaletto. Okay, I may need to take a deep breath here because this one is Mott 32, considered some of the best Chinese food in all of Las Vegas. I believe that they were actually Restaurant of the Year last year, and this place is amazing. They have this signature dish. It is the Applewood roasted 42-day Peking duck. Now, this duck is carved tableside and it is limited quantities, so they definitely recommend that you pre-order a duck. If you have a reservation here, call ahead and let them know that you want the duck. We didn't get the duck, but we did get the Iberico pork. I was very excited about this dish. In full disclosure, it wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. But those green beans with the Wagyu beef, a little bit pricey, but worth every penny for green beans. Next, dim sum, xiaolong bao, soup dumplings, whatever you call it, just make sure you call it. These things are amazing. We got the traditional Iberico pork ones and the hot and sour Iberico pork xiaolong bao. These are soup dumplings. They're filled with hot soup and pork. And traditionally what you do is you pierce the dumpling with your chopsticks and then you kind of slurp out some of the soup just because it's so hot in there, and if you just bite into it you get this burst, and then you dip it in this vinegar and soy sauce. I don't like to pierce it. I do it all in one bite, and I'm going to tell you what, never knew what these things were, but finally found out that this is one of our favorite dishes. The xiaolong bao is amazing at Mott 32. Mott 32 has gotten so many awards. They got a Strip Restaurant of the Year award, 2020 Best Award, 2020 4-Star Award, $147 for this meal. Just go there. All right, it's time for this one. And I need to slow down, gather myself, because I get so excited when I talk about this place. Get ready to comment below. This might be a little bit controversial, but it is Smith & Wollensky. It is now open at the Grand Canal Shops in the Venetian. And this sits 2 stories tall. It's a classic steakhouse, just steps away from South Canal turnaround. It's got this inviting, warm, comfortable, casual, relaxed atmosphere that just makes you want to hang out. And when the food shows up, look out, Loretta. This bread was so good and so soft, and that was just the beginning. I got this 28-ounce bone-in ribeye steak that was literally big as my head. It's hard to see on video how big this was, but it was enormous. It was juicy. It was cooked to perfection. Probably my favorite steak in Vegas so far. We haven't eaten everywhere. Heather got surf and turf. It was her birthday, so she went filet mignon and lobster tail. Normally the sides are an afterthought, but these crispy new potatoes and these whipped garlic mashed potatoes were so good, it's unbelievable. Now, the sides, it's all a la carte, but at Smith & Wollensky, they'll let you do half portions. So those mashed potatoes are normally $9, but we got a half portion, and we got a half portion of the other potatoes, more than enough for anybody to eat. And I don't want to interrupt that thought, but do you see what they just brought out? Heather's birthday. Our waiter knew it was her birthday. Normally they bring you a cookie, but they brought out this enormous piece of cake. When I say the steak was as big as my head, this cake was literally as big as Heather's head. But we had to eat it, and it was unbelievable. Everything was unbelievable. $170, which, if you ask me, that was a great value. You saw the steaks we got. We didn't get like petite fillets. $170 for this meal was absolutely a hit. Smith & Wollensky, in my opinion, a must try. All right, this is the last one on our list. Last but certainly not least is Lavo. This is an Italian restaurant and lounge. It's known for its ultra chic atmosphere. They have a 1-pound meatball that they're known for. And they have these party brunch daytime experiences where they have an outdoor terrace and great views of the strips where you can get dressed to the nines and come eat here. This place was absolutely fantastic. It was very dark in here, so it was tough to record. 20-layer chocolate peanut butter cake. Did I say 20 layers? 20 layers of chocolate peanut butter cake. We've actually got this dessert in the evening before, just to go from Lavo. That's how good it is. However, the food was outstanding. I recommend you go to Lavo. We got spaghetti and meatballs. I got the, what was it called? Cavatelli Bolognese, which had sausage and bolognese and fresh ricotta. The bread service was fantastic. It was about $90 for this meal, right there in the Venetian. All these places are in the Venetian. All these places I come highly recommended. We appreciate you watching. Comment below if you've ever eaten at these places. Let us know which one is your favorite. Thanks for watching.